What's going on, everybody? It's your man Cat with Cat Fitness. One of the biggest questions that people ask me all the time, Cat, you're plant-based. What do you eat? So I wanted to make a series called What Do You Eat? So this is the first episode of What Do You Eat? And today I'm making one of my favorite meal preps. When I tell you I could eat this like every day, all day, I could eat this every day, all day. So what I'm going to be making for you is our chickpea curry. The cool thing about this recipe is super easy. It's only 10 items that you need, right? And we're going to be doing it in meal prep style. So we're going to be making the chickpea curry. We're also going to have some brown rice with it, vegetable, the whole nine. But I want to show you real quick what you need for this particular recipe, okay? This recipe is actually doubled because it's not only for me, it's for me and my wife. She's going to be eating my meal prep as well because she loves it. She actually found this recipe, showed it to me, and I told her to keep it. This is a keeper, right? So, a couple things that you're going to be needing. You're going to be needing onions, obviously chickpeas. These are organic chickpeas. We're going to use coconut milk, organic coconut milk, tomatoes. You're going to need this is coconut oil that you're going to be sauteing the onions and the tomatoes with. We're also going to be using, this is, what kind of flour is this again, babe?
Coconut. Coconut
flour. We got some garlic. We got some cumin. We got some curry powder. And we got some garam
masala.
Garam masala, okay? So those are a couple things that you're gonna need. Only 10 items. This is all you need to make this delicious, delicious curry. When I say it's delicious, I mean it's delicious, y'all. So, what we're gonna be doing now, obviously this is probably part of the video that I'm gonna start to speed up to show you guys. I'm gonna chop everything up, chop. Put it in a pot, get it cooking, marinated. It doesn't take super long to do, but at the end, we're gonna plate it, show you what the meal prep is gonna look like, and then eat it all up, y'all. All right, check it out. So guys, as you can see, I'm chopping up all the tomatoes for the chickpea curry. The cool thing about it is, like I said earlier, this is for me and the wife. So once we get the meal prep done, we won't be doing too much cooking for a few days. So it might take a couple extra minutes to double up the recipe, but at the end of the day, it pays off because we save so much valuable time as a family. Okay, so as you can see, just got done dicing up the tomatoes, right? But guess what? I still dice up the onions, y'all. Man, I love onions. So I'm gonna cut them right up. Once we get that in, I'm gonna start actually warming up the pan to medium heat using the coconut oil, and then we're gonna saute everything. We're gonna get everything going. So actually, let me start that part right now. Come on, check it out. So real simple. I'm gonna take the coconut oil pan. You're just gonna boom, drop that all in there. Just add a little piece, boom. Gonna let that heat up, and I'm gonna chop up the onions, and then we're gonna throw everything in the pot. It's gonna be good to go. All right, so bear with me, y'all. We're gonna cut up this onion. Hopefully, I don't get any tears. So normally when I dice up onions, I always get teary. I don't know how many of you guys out there, get those watery eyes from chopping up the onion. But today, luckily, it didn't happen like that. So okay, so we got the tomato and the onions chopped up. Luckily, the tears aren't that bad. The pot is heating up. So the next step is just pouring the tomato and the onions in there, allowing it to simmer. Then you put a little black pepper on it, put a little sea salt on it, and let it break down. So come check this out. So what we're actually gonna be doing is
Right in. Make sure we get all the tomatoes in there. Okay. And then we want to make sure we get all the onions in there. Boom, boom, boom. All in the pot. We'll mix it around. Yeah. Get all the way in there. Yeah. Okay. Look at how it all mixes together. That looks amazing. Okay. Now we're gonna let that do its thing. All we gotta do is we're gonna be adding some sea salt. You know, I'm not huge on putting a whole bunch of salt, but just adding enough. Kind of eyeballing it, sprinkle in there, and then taking some black pepper, and then sprinkling some black pepper over it. So get some fresh black pepper all on it. You know, I like mine a little bit spicy, so I'll throw a little extra pepper in here. Okay. So after that, what we're gonna do, just bring it all together. We're gonna let it sit there and simmer until the onions and everything get nice and soft. We'll let this sit for a few minutes and then we'll get right back into it. We're gonna let that simmer for a few minutes, and then once that's done simmering, I'll show you how then we're gonna add the garbanzo beans, the coconut milk, and the seasoning and bring it all together. And then I'll show you how we plate our meal prep. All right. So as you can see, everything's simmering. The onions are starting to break down. The tomatoes releasing the juice. So it's time to add our seasoning and our chickpeas. Man, if y'all could smell how good it smells in this house right now. I love this recipe because, you know, you get busy lives. I got 4 sons, my wife, we're running around doing stuff. I don't know how busy your life is, but the cool thing about this recipe, it only takes about like 20 minutes for it to actually everything to marinate and be done. The prep, as you can see, we fast forwarded, but technically it only take you probably like another 10 minutes. So this is like a 30-minute recipe. Get you in the kitchen, get you out the kitchen. While this is going on, we're gonna start sauteing the asparagus. We use our rice cooker, one of my favorite things to use because you can throw the rice on any point of the day, and then when you're ready to put your meal prep together, all you have to do is open it up, scoop out the rice per meal prep, and then knock it out, okay? So right now, boom, what I'm gonna do is add the garbanzos. So we're gonna get those in here. Let's scoop all the garbanzos up in there. Mixing it all around. Making sure we're getting everything to marinate real quick, as you can see. Okay, that looks delicious. All right, we're gonna add our garlic in there. Get all that garlic, boom. All right, now we're gonna add our curry powder. Just gonna pour that right in there. All right, we're gonna add our ground cumin. Pour that in there, sprinkle that around. Okay, and then we're gonna add our
Garam masala.
garam masala. Let me sprinkle that around too. Boom. Get that all over the place. Make sure it's all on there. Okay, now I'm just gonna bring it all together. Oh man, all these seasonings. Not only does it taste good, it smells good. It's one of those things when you're cooking and you smell it, the kitchen just, if you love curry, or if you haven't had a curry, man, I tell you, this is definitely one that is simple, and then you'll be loving curry from here on out. This one changed the way I looked at making curry. I don't even think we go out and get curry like that anymore. Anytime I have a taste for some curry chickpeas, I just tell the wife we need to go to the store and get the ingredients and just knock it out. Okay, so that's all mixing in. So now what we have to add is, oops, let me take this out real quick. So we got the coconut milk. We're gonna add that. We're just gonna pour it right in. So add the coconut milk. Boom. Okay. Make sure you get that all in there. Okay. And then this is gonna be the coconut powder. Okay. And then just sprinkle that in there. All right. And then we're just gonna mix that all together. Make sure everything is all mixed nice and good. All the flavors are marinating together. As you can see, it's got that creamy curry look to it now. Just making sure all that coconut milk is all in there. I want to make sure there's any clumps. You want to make sure that you don't got no clumps of coconut milk in there. And to let you guys know, we are using canned coconut milk, not the coconut milk that you buy in the dairy section. Just to let you know, and the brand that we use is I believe it's the Thai coconut milk. So, okay. Looks like it's all mixed in there good. I don't see any huge clumps of coconut milk or anything like that. So we're gonna let that sit. We're gonna let that sit for another like 5 to 10 minutes to let everything marinate. It was on like medium to high. You want to turn it down to like medium to low heat to let everything marinate, come together. And while that's doing its thing, boom, we're gonna get started on the asparagus, get that all cut up. So we heat up, we're gonna saute the asparagus. And as soon as we get done sauteing the asparagus, I'm gonna show you what the meal prep looks like, okay?
So normally I would probably get Brussels sprouts or cabbage to do with a meal like this, but we had this extra asparagus around the house, so I didn't want it to go to waste, so we cooked it up for the meal prep.
Okay, so now we got the asparagus on. We probably got like 5 more minutes. Let me keep on
Stirring up. You can see how it's thickening up, making sure it's not sticking at the bottom, making sure it's nice and ready to go. But
we got like 5 more minutes with the curry. We put the asparagus on. Asparagus was real easy. We're not really like cooking the asparagus. We're just heating it up so it just gets nice and soft. You saw, real simple with the seasonings. I just threw some sea salt on there, some garlic powder, and some crushed black pepper. You season it to your tasting. You can be a little bit more sparingly with the garlic powder. Just, you know, kind of add a little bit more just to give it that flavor that you're looking for. But that's essentially it, y'all. It's that simple. So once everything's done, I'm gonna plate it for you guys to show you how I do my meal prep for the week. And boom, hopefully you found this video to be valuable. You guys can always follow me, not only on this particular channel, you can follow me on Facebook, Cat Fitness. You can follow me on IG, should be somewhere down here, Cat Fitness 3. Guys, we love making these videos for you because you guys always say, what do you eat? So that's why I wanted to make a series called, you know, this is what I eat, man. This is food. That's what I eat. What do you eat? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to take a couple more minutes, finish it up. But if you found this video to be valuable, please like, subscribe, share, comment, and make sure you hit that notification button right there. So anytime we come out with new videos, you guys are the first ones to get it.
If you want me to create any other kind of content, feel free to drop it in the comments bar. I love looking at what you guys send me and creating more content for you guys. So like I said, we're going to give it 5 more minutes and then we're going to plate it all up. Okay, so now we're down to the fun part. So this is what I normally use for like my meal prep trays and everything. Little 2-compartment tray. A couple things that I always recommend that you guys have. You know, your measuring cups, whatever your particular goals are for your protein and carbs and fat, stuff like that, so you can measure it out and stay on track. But right now I'm going to get 1/2 cup of brown rice. Boom, boom, boom. As you can see, that just goes in just that easy. Then I'm going to get a cup of curry. So I'm going to scoop that. Oh, look at that, y'all. Oh my God, that looks so delicious. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, that's my curry right there. And then my asparagus, boom, is gonna be right over here. So right here, this part is a little bit smaller, so I just cut these in half. Boom. Fill them in. Put as much as I can in here. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not really tripping off the measurements with the asparagus because this is like a little bit more than a cup right here. And boom, check it out, y'all. Voila. This is my curry chickpea meal prep with asparagus, brown rice. Just that easy. Like I said, everybody says, Cat, what do you eat? This is what I eat, y'all. So I'm gonna leave the recipe at the end of the video. Like I said, thank you guys for tuning in, subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, hitting the notifications button. If you have any questions, like I said, feel free to leave it in the comments. Follow me on my IG, CatFitness3. Follow me on Facebook, Cat Fitness. Check out my website, www.catfitnesswellnesscenter.com. Our goal, as I preach in everything that I do, is to make sure that we educate people in inner city communities that you can strive on a plant-based diet. It is possible, and it will lower the risk of you guys getting high blood pressure, heart disease, cancer, hypertension, all these things that plague our community all the time. So this is what I live, this is what I breathe, and this is what I give back to you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.